news impact our own markets. We have our research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Before we talk about the market setup, let's just talk about the cues from the F&O space. New series, so it's important to talk about that first up. Hormas, tell us.
It's a new series indeed, and who would have thought at the end of the June series, at the start of the June series, with the Nifty slipping below 22,000, that you would end the series above the mark of 24,000 and at a record high, and that is exactly what happened. And if historical data is anything to go by, the July series also promises to be an extremely good one as well. As you can see on your screens, the historical data for the month of July in terms of the F&O series, even last July we were up 4% on the Nifty, 22 we were up 7%, even in 2020 we were up almost 8%. So historically, a July series has always promised to be a good one for the index. The June series, as I just mentioned, was a promising one for the Nifty. Almost 1,550 points is what the index gained on for the June series, and it was the best F&O series that it had since December of 2023, which had almost 1,650 points. Now, over the last 4 series as well, the June series was a promising one after a slightly sluggish May series. This is the third positive F&O series we have had in the last 4 months. The rollovers also are coming in with a good start, because the 76.2% rollovers at the start of the July series compared to a 3-month average of almost 68.9%. So on the positives on the rollover front as well. They're starting the July series with almost 76% rollovers, and you can see that it's well higher compared to the last 3 months as well, with April, May and June. The open interest at the start of the series for July is around 1.39 crore shares, pretty much similar to what we started off at the June series with around 1.37. So that is another thing that we need to keep into account. But you need to also keep in mind is that the Nifty lot size was revised to 25 from 50 in the June series. So you need to keep that in mind as well. The FII open interest, though, that's the one that you need to speak about more. We started off June series with net longs of 13%. We are starting this series at 82% net longs. So that is a turnaround from the FIIs. And of course, some key triggers to watch. Earnings is around the corner. They always are. So we keep an eye out on that. The budget, of course, the monsoon, the progress of that, and of course, global macros and markets will be in focus as well.
Oh, it's going to be a busy July, right? But thank you, Hormas, for joining us with all those cues. Vivek is joining us now. We'll talk about all the market cues we need to watch out for today. Good morning, Vivek.
Well, good morning. We ended June series on a high. What we have to watch out for today is quite a lot of individual stock-based action is something that the markets will look forward to. Now, first, having a look at how overnight action was. Overnight action largely muted, a slightly positive bias. That's what kind of handover that the US markets gave us. Now, talking about oil markets yesterday, once again climbed higher. Both WTI as well as Brent futures ended over 1% higher. Brent futures now hovering near the $86.50 a barrel mark. That continues to remain a key monitorable. Now, talking about the Indian markets continue to trade near record highs. Yesterday, you actually saw the Nifty cross the 24,000 mark for the first time ever, and the sensex also crossed the 79,000 mark. What actually led to the strong rally? Reliance Industries, the outperformance that we've seen, especially in the last week and a half, continued over there, and expect a certain amount of it to continue today as well, as Jio has gone ahead and announced tariff hikes. Now, talking about what are the key sectoral gainer in yesterday's trading session, Nifty IT pack, the entire pack did quite well, and along with that, one particular sector that was in focus was the entire cement pack, given the fact that Ultratech went ahead and picked up a significant stake in India Cements. Now, talking about Asian markets and GIFT Nifty, both of them are indicating a gap up start. Key events and stocks to watch out for. Watch out, number one for the entire telecom pack. Tariff hikes are once again around the corner. A lot of block deals. Remember, today will be the day where you will see most of the promoter block deal activity happening, given the fact that the silent period will start tomorrow onwards. So, Polycab, Sami Hotels, SCL Tech, you will see block deals over there. And also, one particular M&A action as well. JLW Infra has gone ahead and acquired a majority stake in Navkar Corporation.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for joining us with all those cues, Vivek. Over to Abhishek Kothari now. He'll list out all the stocks to watch out for in today's trading session.
Well, to begin with Reliance Jio, they have announced tariff hike in the range of 12 to 25%. There have been few board approvals. Ambuja Cement, a merger of Adani Cementation with the company. AU Small Finance Bank has taken a board approval to raise funds up to 5,000 crore. And RBL Bank has taken a board approval to raise about 3,500 crore of capital in one or more tranches as well. Now, block sources do tell us that SCL Tech, about 0.46% equity is on the radar, it's at a price of 1,414.9 per share, which is at a discount of 2.75% to the CMP. Polycab promoter will sell a little over 2%, and that will be a discount of up to 6.5% to the current market price. Samiota's GTI Capital will sell about 3% stake, and over here the discount is merely 1%. JSW Infra, their arm JSW Port Logistics, will acquire majority stake in Navkar Corporations. They get a letter of acceptance for a project from Southern Railway as well. Raymond shareholders have approved reappointment of Gautam Singhania as MD of Raymond. KPI Green, they have got a final sanction letter of credit facility for 686 crores for solar photovoltaic power project. Company had earlier raised about 300 crore via QIP for this project. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Those are all the stocks that will be on our radar. Quite a handful of them, actually. But time for a short break now. When we come back, Reliance Jio hikes tariff for the first time in over 2 years. We'll get you more on that when